You're just at the A stage right now, but we're going to help move you through this thing so we get you back on track so we can get rolling again. Oh, goodness, what's going on here? Well, anyway, since he got to talking about that baby, I just put up my niece. I said, oh, that's the cutest baby on the planet. And you know, so I made that slide as I was sitting here. I said, I'll make a slide about a baby because I miss my niece because I'm in training this morning. Okay. Really quickly, I'm sure that there's some people in the room that haven't met me. So I'll go really quickly. I got started here in '05. At the time, I was working as a school teacher. I worked all day as a school teacher. I did after-school programs. I worked night school. I worked Saturday school during the FCAT season. Every summer, I worked summer school. I was following that pattern. That's what I had watched my parents do. Both of them were teachers, and they were. Once I really saw what life was like, I didn't have that much of appreciation for that. I was very frustrated. As a school teacher here in Miami, Florida, I literally could not keep my head above water financially. To me, it was impossible, especially with all the loans. I wrecked my car one day on the way to work. My college car, which I was still driving. I almost put 200,000 miles on that car. I realized at that time my real financial situation. I had bad credit. I was already in a lot of debt. I had no savings. I had nobody that was willing to sign for me to get another car that I could maybe use their credit, right? I basically was not making enough money on my job and didn't have a car to get to it. I was blessed enough to have someone share this business concept with me. I didn't know if it was going to work. I got started blind. I knew, and sometimes you have to get to that point. It's like now I thank God for the situation I was in because I may have been too comfortable to get started. I may have thought I didn't need anything, right? I knew that what I was doing, that was not working. Is everybody with me? That clearly wasn't working. So what I'm saying is I got started, I was willing to give it a try, right? And in under 2 months, when he said the thing about having 50 in his power team at 500, I'm talking about I didn't have a clue what was this business. I'm saying my first check was $1,708.50. Let me tell you something. I got paid in Fort Lauderdale. They don't pay you bi-weekly. They pay you twice a month on the 1st and the 15th. Or that's how it was at the time. That check was more than my payroll check, which was I cleared $1,250 a month. I mean $1,250 by twice a whatever, $2,500 a month, $1,250 twice a month, whatever, however you want to divide it up. $1,700 is more than $1,250. I took that check into my principal's office. Ironically, it was dated the exact same day. I said, I really don't know what this is, Mr. Bernard, but right now would be a good time for you to start looking for another math teacher. And in 2 months after that, I was retired. Period. Now, and 3 months after that, I got me a car. I started renting cars on my travel website. So I was renting cars, driving up and down the road, trying to build this business. And then a few months later, I said, let me check my credit. I did a credit check. I was able to get myself a car. And in under 2 years, able to grab a beautiful home. I wish I could invite each and every one of you to just see the sunrise overlooking the bay water, literally as far as the eye can see. Total life change, guys. Total lifestyle change in under 2 years. Being willing to give something to try, being willing to work hard, doing it blind, not even sure if you're doing it right, just staying in motion. And so I did catch a phenomenal wave. A lot of things have changed, and so I'm glad he did the training on change. I think this training is going to be very helpful for you. It's a little more instructional. It's going to explain the business and map it out a little bit better for you. But I really see that the next wave is going to be something awesome. And everyone who's in position, sometimes you just need to be in the water with a surfing board, not even really knowing how to surf. If you're in the right time and with the right equipment and got on your life jacket, if you can't swim, you can catch an amazing wave. And some of us did, and most of us have a ring to prove it. And these are people who never hit the vector, sporting $100,000 rings, just because they were positioned. What I'm trying to tell you guys is get in position. And as this area rebuilds and evolves, just stay plugged in and be a part of it. Be one of the next upcoming leaders to help out and be telling your story this time next year. Okay, I want to go over a really brief concept with you guys. Now, I'm going to go over some of the money that is earned in this business through the sales on our websites. That's why I really hate that Elizabeth. Where's Elizabeth? Elizabeth, get in here. Because she can come in a minute. But for us to understand fully what this business can really offer us from a few different angles. Now I want to go over the concept. I'm going to go through this quickly. I want you guys to think of a school. You have that lead administrator, many of us call him the principal, other administrators, assistant principals, the counselors, all the other leaders in place. You got the teachers, you got the students. How many people pretty much understand this model? Okay? Everybody else in that school is support staff. You got your librarians, the custodians, the people in the cafeteria, the bus drivers, all these people supporting this effort and helping it happen. Okay, now, your teachers and your students, let's say you have 2,000 students in that school, you're going to need about 65 teachers in there. Is everybody with me? Mm-hmm. Now, we have something called school allocation, which is how they determine how much that school is going to be funded, how much money they're going to get. If you have 2,000 normal students, okay, and I don't know, I just couldn't think of a better word. If they don't have any special needs, if they're not gifted or anything special, because you get extra money, everybody have a special need, but if they're just regular, okay, you'll get $4,000 per student down here, about $8,000 if you're in New York, okay? This school is going to be funded about $8 million, okay? On a local level, a little more money coming in federally. Now, again, you have the teachers. You guys are going to see where all this ties in a minute. What I want you to see here is because of the students, right, they're going to take $2.6 million of those dollars and they're going to end up paying the teachers. Now, is it clear that if you don't have these students, you don't have any money to pay these teachers or anybody else? Yeah. Is everybody with me? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, point one, no students, no money. Period. Point two, no teachers, no students. If you're not able to get qualified teachers in the room, they're not going to even allow you to even call it a school and people leave their kids there. Is that right with me? So the teachers are very, very necessary. What I had to tell my principal, see, the teachers and the students, that's how the school even exists. Matter of fact, you can have a school with just a couple of teachers and some students and in somebody's house or something, right? Those are the most important components. So one time I had to tell my principal, listen, everybody else is support staff, including you. Everybody else in this building is here to support teachers being able to teach and students being able to learn. Is everybody with me? Everybody is contributing to that in some way. If you have unsuccessful teachers or unsuccessful students, what's going to happen? School's going to shut down. No one has their job. No one can feed their family. Right? How many points I got here? Okay, your successful principals were once successful students. Okay, now let's tie it in. Let's think of Zamzoo. You have your rep, you have your broker, you have your free agents, and you have your shoppers. And then you have the home office and the support staff. Now, I want you to remember that I understand that many of us are all four. Okay? If you're a broker out there that wants to get paid from 500 shoppers, one of the things you might do is maybe enroll 10 free agents and help them get 50 shoppers each. Right? Now, do you understand that if you're a broker and you have free agents, you get a 100% match. When anybody shops with that free agent, you get paid as if they shopped with you. Is everybody with me? Yes. So if you want to get paid from 500 shoppers, it's cool to just have 10 brokers get 50 customers each. You get paid by these shoppers as if they are your own. Is everybody with me? Okay, perfect. Now, if you have 500 active shoppers and they're generating $10 a month in commission, total, okay, that's $5,000 generated. Is everybody with me? Per month. Okay? Welcome back, Maria. You can tell I used to be a teacher. I don't even look. Welcome back to class, Maria. How you doing, Maria? I'm glad you're here. Elizabeth, I know that. Okay, now, what I want everybody to understand is the shoppers, they're the ones that generate the commission, right? When someone goes on and shops, they generate the commission. 30% goes to the agent, 30% goes to the broker, 10% goes to the other reps that were involved, okay? Let me not say that. Now, let's do this. We talked about $5,000, didn't we? Now, you had these 500 customers. You're a broker. You haven't done anything else at this point but enroll 10 free agents, and they've gotten 50 customers, and everybody's generating $10 a month, right? So your business is bringing in $5,000 a month. $1,500 goes to the free agents. Let me go back. $1,500 goes to the free agents, right? So you have 10 of those, so they made $150 each. Is everybody with me? Then $1,500 came to you, the broker. If in this scenario you're the broker, and then some other monies went up to the rep. Okay, so you guys see what's happening with the commission, right? This is just a shopping site, and I'm not really sure why I have this here. Just maybe to show John Smith has gotten $258 back. The shopper, maybe I wanted to say the shopper got his money in cash back. Okay, we're not talking about a cash back, we're talking about the commission. Okay, now, here's where I want to be really clear. No shoppers, no money. See, a lot of times in business, we're focusing on a lot of things, but all of those positions are in place so we can what? Get shoppers shopping with Zamzou. If people aren't shopping and these commissions aren't getting generated, there's no money, okay? No shoppers, no money. No free agents, no shoppers. The only only position in this business that enrolls shoppers are the free agents. So let's give them some value. Now, many of us, of course, are free agents and brokers. Am I right? Okay, but many of us are not realizing what we need to be doing when it comes to getting the shoppers on board. Okay? Now, free agents and shoppers are why Zamzou exists. They're the most important components. Everyone else is support staff. The rep and the brokers are all in place. What? To get the free agents in place. I touched something here. Help. And the shoppers in place. Guys, if that's not moving, now, oh, no, I have to have power. Why am I saying all this? See, we have to understand that we have to, how can I say this in the best way? That's why I wanted Elizabeth in the room. I was thoroughly impressed by how she had been shopping and how she understood this business, because without her and testimonies like hers, we actually don't exist. Maria, stand up so everybody can give you a hand. Elizabeth.